He's back, he's black, and he's badder than ever. Blade has come home to the MCU. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel once again. Big announcements yesterday, big announcements everywhere. Kevin Feige completely dropping the bomb at San Diego Comic-Con. Now, we all had ideas of what the movies were going to be in Phase 4, but nobody, and I mean nobody, had it in their prediction that Kevin Feige would say, not only do we get Fantastic Four, but Blade is coming back to the MCU and as a movie. It's not going to be a series on Disney+. It's going to be a movie starring Mahershala Ali, two-time Oscar winner, as Blade. And my mind was just blown. It's like Blade and Fantastic Four are coming back to the MCU, and they're going to be in Phase 4. That, to me, that's insane. Now, when I heard Mahershala Ali is going to be playing Blade, I had two different reactions. One, I was extremely excited. I was like, oh, yay, Blade's coming back. Oh, yay, Mahershala Ali, because he's a two-time Oscar-winning actor. So, of course, you want someone the caliber of Mahershala Ali to play someone like Blade. But on the second half, I was like, but he was Cottonmouth. And that means that Luke Cage and all the Netflix Marvel shows don't mean anything. And that really makes me sad because I am a fan of the Netflix Marvel shows, and I was one of the people that were really champion for them to get their due in Endgame, and now we know why. Because Kevin Feige is just looking at the Netflix Marvel shows and like, look, that was a fun little experiment. We're not incorporating them into our universe, and we're going to go forward, and we're going to cast someone like Mahershala Ali to take on Blade. Every movie I've ever seen Mahershala Ali in, it was a drama. So I'm really curious to see how he's going to handle this action. Is he going to bulk up? Is he going to cut up and be able to do these intense stunts like Wesley Snipes? Is this going to be even like the Wesley Snipes Blade? Like, are they going to go more of a scaled back version of Blade where he just goes around and casually hunts vampires? Or is this going to be like a straight up 90s action film like the Wesley Snipes movies were? And I'm curious to see what's going to happen with that. But I do think they picked a great actor in Mahershala Ali. A lot of people put out fan pics of John Boyega as Blade. There was rumors that maybe Blade will be a female and it would be Blade's daughter, and they'd probably bring back Wesley Snipes to train her. There was a lot of rumors circling around with Blade, and even though I didn't think Blade and Fantastic Four was going to be announced yesterday, I'm excited that they did announce it. Now I just have more questions. Like, what's going on? Like, what's the story going to be? Is Wesley Snipes going to be involved at all? Because I can't see them bringing Blade into the MCU and not have Wesley Snipes have, like, a cameo or some kind of role. Like, wouldn't that be, like, just mind-boggling if Wesley Snipes comes in and he's, like, the villain of this first Blade movie? I'm really excited. I know a lot of people in my live stream last night said, oh, this has to be rated R. This has to be rated R. And Marvel Studios don't do rated R movies. They don't. And there's no rule in the rule book saying that Blade has to be rated R. Just because that's your personal preference doesn't mean it has to be rated R. Avengers Endgame was pretty dark. Not only did they sever Thanos' hand, but they cut his head completely off. That was a pretty dark moment, and they were able to get away with it because you don't have to do close-ups. You don't have to show blood. So Blade is not going to be rated R. It's going to be PG-13. They want to be able to get that in the most theaters as possible, and this, I believe, one of the founding reasons of why Blade has been announced in Phase 4 is due to the success of Black Panther. In fact, I put a poll up as the question of the day asking people, do you think that the Blade announcement in Phase 4 is due to the success of Black Panther? And 65% of you guys said yes, 35% said no. Now, don't take that as a negative. I think that's a great positive. It's a great positive because Black Panther showed Hollywood that a black lead could come in and make bank. It could make over $1 billion. It can make so much money at the box office that you don't need to keep having these white actors as the protagonists. And I think that's a good thing. It's change. It's a positive change. So I definitely think Black Panther's success helped tell Kevin Feige and Disney that yes, we can bring Blade in, we can get an actor of the caliber of Mahershala Ali and be able to still be successful in Hollywood. And I think that's a positive thing. But I'm curious to know what you guys think. Are you excited for the announcement of Blade coming into Marvel Phase 4? Be sure to leave those comments in the comment box below. And until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.